Oh, this Yankee power showing itself here in this game, Gary. Now they're up pretty big.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here's the delivery. He chases that one high. Starts out with a strike.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Oh, and they're going to try for the double steal. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. And here's the first one. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he...
Laurie's after the stolen base. That ends up foul. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after that curve. 1-2. Yes, will be the pinch hitter. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. The 1-0 now. And a fly ball, and this could be it. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
A tough loss here.
All right, let's do it. Here's our player of the game. And, Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
Well, that time again, thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Descent at the plate. And the Blue Jays losing yesterday, hoping to reverse that momentum, trailing now 2-1. One more shot here against Detroit.
All you have to do is take a look at this club's last 10 balls.
Collier is going to come in and run here. The pitch, he's running. Swing and lined up the middle. And in there. He gets that one down. That's his third hit, 3 for 5. And the throw. And he's waved home. And they catch him and tag him out. Oh, a base running mistake right there. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Epps now swinging a shot toward second. And through for a base hit after having that string of offers. Finally gets out of that first time on in this game. And they bring him home.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone.
Big swing, straight away center. Warning track, Wall looking up. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Blue Jays out in front by 2. Cordova up now. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to right center. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
Well, the fans are getting a late inning showdown right here, Gary.
Not an RBI double as last time. Grove is going to come on and pitch now. He comes in to close for Toronto.
Well, they've got themselves right where they want to be. Now it's up to the closer to come in and slam the door.
Takes a swing at that 0-1 pitch, but the curve is in there for strike 2.
Well, it doesn't matter what pitch the pitcher's throwing up there. He's swinging for the fences. And I tell you what, he got a breaking ball. He thought he saw it well, but he just missed it with that big cut.
Over to second for 1. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time.
He makes a nice play to get the lead runner at second base with a strong, accurate throw. Good footwork. They just couldn't get the double play.
Felix gets a turn here. Grounded out last time. Duckworth coming in now to pitch as Toronto brings him in to close.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
There he goes towards second. And he is safe at second.
But Gary did not have a real big lead off of first base, but he did get a good jump and able to get in there safely.
And misses at the shins, 1 and 2. The pitch, liner towards the hole, and there's 1. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
Now, first base could be the hot corner too, and that was a hot shot to first, but he was able to get up in spirit for the out. Now, if you like baseball, you gotta love a situation like this.
Now all of a sudden, this team's hit sharply towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on, and the run is in.
Look, it's very interesting right now. That huge at bat cuts the lead to 1. Now let's see where this thing goes.
Sapicki is batting. It is a difficult task trying to get back into a ball game at this point, but they're close.
We know this offense can turn it around when they need to, Gary. Right now, they need to open things up for 1 more run.
This is the problem right here. You just don't have the outs to work with. We'll see. Oh, he takes off for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw.
win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home.
That's a make or break moment in this game for Jake Arrieta. He's in a critical situation. Let's see if he's up for it.
And he really needs to find a way to get his team out of this one. He's faced with two. Now a swing and a ball hit well deep to right field. Way back there. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. And bingo, just like that, it is 3-0. Wow, a 3-run shot. The first runs we've gotten on the board.
It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Curveball misses badly, 1-0. And the home run there, Steve, the pitching's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
Goodwood hits it right back up through the pitcher. And he throws on to first for the out. What away. Collier in the batter's box. Well, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or swing and a drive deep left center. 2 away. And mark your calendars. This Friday, it's going to be the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. They play host to the San Francisco Giants. We hope you'll be there. Things get underway at 10 Eastern. It's Cologne at the plate. Now the Rays for the loss last night. And after that losing in Game 1, time to try and salvage this 3-game set against the Blue Jays.
And for this team right now, this is when it becomes a long, long season. The dog days are here.
He's a guy struggling right now for his team. Just 10 for his last 49.
And he hasn't been the same since the dog days of summer came.
Swing and a hot shot. Ooh, look out. Off the pitcher. Arrieta. 1 away. But a quick recovery that time gets the out.
Well, they get the sure out at first base. The runner advances to third. But you know what? You'll take the out for the runner moving up.
Guess is the batter now. Grounded out last time. Swing shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And they get that run in. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that kind of pitch.
Well, that you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Epps in the box. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up and hit up the middle. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. He's trying for the plate. And the run gets in. Well, I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
It's going to be De Jesus. He's running. Ground ball. He picks it up, and he steps on first. That's the second out.
Well, nice stop by the first baseman there, but the runner able to advance in the scoring position now.
Graves gets a shot here. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. This one rolls through to the wall. The run scores. He decides to go in feet first. Second base gets the double.
That's one of those plays you have to make the decision and commit to sliding. You don't want to get caught in between and risk an injury.
A lot harder to put that tag on a sliding player than one coming in straight up. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left.
Oh, he's on the move for third. And he is out at third. What a throw. It's going to be Blanco now. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
The first pitch of the bat oftentimes is the most critical pitch. And when he does not throw a strike with the first pitch.
Singleton scored his last time around. And he starts him out. This one's hit pretty well to right, but it's going to be out of play. Here it comes. And that's another foul ball. Oh, there he goes for second. Now it's popped up behind home plate. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Gets away from him. And the throw beats that runner. He is out at first.
Now, Gary was really going for it there, but the catcher's able.
What a great place to watch a game. Indoors here at Tropicana, it's perfect. No luck for him last time. He struck out swinging against Heilman.
And look, the way he struggled to catch up to the four-seamer the last time, you have to think you got to go back there again until he proves he can catch up to it.
Well, it won't be as easy this time up, though, as he's seen that pitch now, and he knows that he'll go to it with 2 strikes.
This is that fastball already 0-2. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
I love what I've seen from him today. He's established his fastball, and then he's thrown just enough off-speed pitches to keep these guys off balance.
Well, he's doing an exceptional job in this game, changing the sequence of pitches to where the hitters cannot follow the rhythm that he has for his plan of attack. Well, you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit, you want to see a pitch or two. But when you get it, you got to be aggressive. See if you can do something to get on base and get a rally started.
He leads his team in runs scored. Ground out victim last time through. No outs, runners at second and third. Fresh count on De Jesus. Here it comes. Fly ball. That one's foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
There's 2 quick strikes. Now he's ahead 0-2. Let's see if he goes out of the zone and see if he can get the hitter to chase.
that one is foul. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on, put in play. And Blanco, that's runners on the move. And the throw, tagged at home, and he is out of there. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Graves settling in.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they can't. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Gans up now. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Duncan coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. As the Blue Jays bring in their reliever, and he pops it up, foul territory behind third. One away. Now State Farm with a look at the lineups who have honed in on pitchers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Royals. Second, the Yankees. Blue Jays third. The Rays fourth. And it's the Red Sox number 5.
Well, there's nothing more fun in baseball when your whole lineup is hitting the baseball. And over the last 10 games, the batting average of these two teams have been absolutely phenomenal. And that's what you love. Both teams at the top of their games offensively going at it head-to-head.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. It's Cust at the plate. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. And the first pitch. Splitter just misses. 1-0.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, they just keep getting outs right now. You have the countdowns there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
1-1 on the way. Now maybe he needs a little vision clarity here. That one he went after, and it was clearly in the dirt. He deals. A line drive toward short. Lowry's there. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Good defensive half inning there. No hit. And here we've got Coleman to hit. Took a called third strike in his last time up. And starts him out here. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
And it's fouled away.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
And he fouls off another one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out.
Well, clearly the slider's working today. He's working the corner. Getting that late movement, getting a lot of strikeouts on the slider today.
Collier batting now. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. And we've got Helton batting. Swings, and there's a drive. Very high, very deep, right center field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. It's Colon at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. We're trying to get things going here. Home half of the 9th inning. You can feel that crowd rallying behind him right now. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Bottom half of the 9th now, 1-0 count.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Able to make the grab on that one out.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb, and running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Day in the box. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. He dives. He's up with it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Restream is the batter. And a home run back in the 4th inning. On the way. And swung on a playable fly ball for the final out. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allowed Toronto to play to victory.
If we check out the highlight reel of our player of the game.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a decent enough game to help your team win. Look, would he love to hit the triple to get the cycle, something that's rarely done in Major League Baseball? Sure he would.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good.
Some great baseball about to be played. It's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. It's coming up on this volume of 2K Sports Baseball.
American League Baseball coming up. The Yankees at home. The tradition of Sunday Night Baseball. Welcome, everybody. 2K Sports on Major League Baseball. Team support, got to have that, and they've got it here with some 48,000 plus. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
Oh, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Jimmy Leyland's put this lineup together for this ball game. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Brett Lawrie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Brett Lawrie leading it off. Was a win last time out for the Yankees. The 3-game series split now at 1-1. A win here. They'll take the series 2-1 against the Blue Jays. This one's grounded foul wide of first. So going back to that last victory, a home win, 10 innings. Good way to end it.
Well, fitting way to end that game.
Hit up the middle, and the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. He's going to try and test him here. And the Yankees in the field. Here's a look at their defense.
Hey, guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases. Well, the numbers right there show what Brett Lawrie's doing so far this month. First in on-base percentage, second in batting average, and he's second in hits right now in the league. That ability to find a way to get on base, such a good contact hitter.
Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But
he's running. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. That's one away. Epps settles in. Lawrie on first. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Over to second for one. And a deuce, a double play. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning on a Restream. And the Yankees getting ready to start this one off. Trudeau is the batter. He'll lead off the home half of the first. Here's the first pitch. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike one. Swung on the fastball. Couldn't get to it. 0-2.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2. So I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
And Veras is batting. That's a foul ball. Lined right at the second baseman. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. Now we'll take a look at the lineup for the Yankees. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, whether he's behind the plate or not, Jesus
swung on, line to right field. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. Graves batting now, right there in the top 5 in home runs. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. No problem with that one. Right now we have the teams doing their best to get on base, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, the Red Sox second, the Royals third, the Tigers fourth, and we've got the Twins who are number 5.
If patience is a virtue, this is the most virtuous team in all of baseball. Number 1 in on-base percentage. You talk about a team that makes a pitcher work. Look, if you just lay a cookie in there the first pitch, they'll let it fly. But they're not going to swing at bad pitches. They make the pitchers work. That's why you won't see a lot of complete games against this team.
Pitch on the way. He fouls that one off.
Well, the last thing you want to do in this situation is strike out. But with an 0-2 count, your chances are pretty good that you will strike out. But this defensive approach will keep him alive.
Changeup swung on and missed. That's the out, number 2.
Let's see this one again in K-Cam. It's a changeup. I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the number 1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average, driving in runners, this lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient, they let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Still nobody on the board here in New York. It is a New York kind of night, and no better place to be than here at Yankee Stadium. It's Jesus Montero to lead it off. Back up the middle. And that gets in there. Montero with a base hit. And he's aboard easily.
Well, Jesus Montero has got a big bat. Let's see what he's been doing, though, with that bat over the last month. 3rd in triples, 5th in walks, and he also delivers in the clutch, driving in runs in the top 10 in RBIs in the league. He can do it all.
Ciafrone at the plate now. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Perfect location right there. Able to get the breaking ball down and in. Tough one to hit.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
The 3-2 pitch. He swings and nails a liner. That looks like a single. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
They shifted the defense. On to the right, Gary, which is what they want to do. It's where he normally hits the ball, but he still was able to find a hole. Base knock.
The Jesus Jr. gets a shot here. And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action.
Well, they've got them both up out there.
This one's grounded to second. Up with it now. Laurie for 1. And they get it. They turn 2. Here's a look, 4-6-3 on the double play.
Now, that's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. Run fluid motion, get it out of the glove, and get rid of it.
Fickack settling in. Swung on and fouled away.
Oh!
Here's the delivery. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They pick up no runs. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And we've got Helton batting. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. 1 away. Be sure to tune in again this Saturday. It'll be Carlos Gonzalez and the Colorado Rockies as the D-backs roll into town. And that'll be a 12:30 p.m. Eastern start time.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to that matchup. I mean, that's got a chance to be one heck of a ball game.
It's Cologne at the plate. He'll get his first look in this one. Dixon at the plate. He'll be the pinch hitter. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
And it's Herman batting. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
And it goes foul.
Oh!
Long is going to come on as a pinch hitter.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. 2 away. There's the throw. These are the lineups who have gone yard the most over this past month, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. Blue Jays in second.
Well, this could turn into a home run derby right here. Over the last month, both these teams have been powdering the ball. The team that wins.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Grimmage is the batter now. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, the thing is,
here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air. Deep right field, way back there. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
And here's the first one. There's a swing and a smash. And he puts that one away, one down. Long at the plate. You know, any great pitching coach will tell you that you got to keep the batters guessing. Swinging on pitches that may not be strikes, that's a major key. Here's a look at that trend and how it's gone.
Well, that's been a really nice job on the mound for him so far, getting a lot of strikeouts because he's getting pitches on the edges of the plate, and the hitters just can't seem to catch up.
well, the great thing about watching his performance today is, yes, he's getting a lot of outs on his out pitches, but it's the pitches that set up that pitch beforehand that has made him successful today.
Line towards third and foul. One of the best batting averages in the league. And starts him out here. And another foul ball. The pitch. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And there's the third out. And so 2 runs finally plate. They are in a strong position now because that might be enough. Toronto leads it 2-0. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. DeJesus Jr. in the batter's box. Mixing your pitch types, key to performance like the one we're seeing today on the mound. Here's a look at what he's been doing.
Well, he's worked so hard at keeping hitters off balance, and the way you do that, you don't get stuck in the same repertoire.
Well, that's right, John. He's got a great assortment of pitches, and he's using them all effectively, throwing any pitch at any time in the count, not overusing any one pitch.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. One delivery, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
But Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Curveball got him, one away.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
Fickack up now. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball out.
He flew out his last time up. And Montero's calling for the pitch. Line drive left of the bag and foul. The pitch. Swung on, that is hit. And that's through a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it. Now State Farm brings us the Eastern Division standings here as we get into September. Blue Jays out in front, first place. Red Sox in second place. Yankees in third. Orioles fourth. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, Toronto has so many different ways to win ball games. And that's why they're sitting atop the American League East, because everybody seems to contribute day in and day out.
Hut shot towards the hole. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
As he drops back, runners on the move. Now State Farm brings you the teams leading the way in extra base hits for the month. The Yankees, number one. Blue Jays in second.
Well, extra base hits have been coming in a flurry for both of these clubs over the last month of the season. They've been looking to drive the ball and hustling on the bases to take the extra base.
It's going to be DeJesus. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the... Oh, and there they go. DeJesus again fouling that one off. Hit on the ground. He picks it up. 1 and 2. They pull off the double play. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up. And Varus is batting. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Pretty impressive stuff, the way he's been pounding this strike zone. It's an indication of the performance we're seeing from him. You don't have success without good use of mixing locations.
John, I agree. I think that he's kept hitters off balance. Every once in a while, I don't like the pitch selection, but he's executed that pitch even when it was the wrong one.
Chen is going to be our new pitcher here. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. This one could be trouble down the right field line as he retreats back for it and gets the out.
A lot of tough teams in the American League. Let's take a look at where the Yankees sit right now in the rankings. Second best in base hits, second in home runs, and they're number 2 in runs scored. An offense that continues to keep the pressure on the opposition and finds ways to score runs.
To right center. 2 away.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
And we've got Montero batting. Last time up, Flew out. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. Here's the delivery. And it's 0-2. Jesus Montero now, and he'll lean in a little closer.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
Well, he was able to ring up that K, and he needed it, and it got him out of the inning. So they're shut down again. And we've got Helton batting. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
That four-seam fastball of his, it's gotten hit 4 times. So definitely not being as effective as it should be.
You know, it's a bit concerning how he's been hit when he's gone to that pitch, but you can't be too disappointed.
Drilled towards the hole. Graybolt. One away. Dixon at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Graybolt. And a good throw gets him 2 down. Summer wrapping up. Let's look at the Yankees schedule. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. They'll go up against the Orioles. That's a division rivalry. Team that beat them pretty good in the last series. That's a 3-game series. A little chance. He's going to lead off. Up the home half of the 8th. First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Big curveball right there, and he just missed with it. Runs the count 3-0.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
That misses ball 4. That is a guy you do not want to put on base.
That's a close pitch. But he walks him in 4 pitches, and now he's got to go after the next guy.
Prudo at the plate now. Grounded towards the middle. Great diving stop, Laurie. And the throw's just in time to get him at second. Great play. And that one's going to be a candidate for play of the week, Steve.
Well, you talk about shifting momentum. You get the ground ball double play, and all of a sudden you're back in the dugout ready to hit.
And Veras is batting, still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Now the first pitch. Cut on and missed as he was loading up. 1-1. He deals. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it goes foul. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. Blue Jays still out in front. Cleanup batter due up next. Braves settling in. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Here's the first pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more.
But just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
Yes, gets a shot here.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
And at this point in the ball game, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Now just get an insurance run or two to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put-away run or runs. Flew out last time. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. The pitch from Carmona. Fouled off. Foul! Hit in the air to center field. And he's got it. What a play. The throw out at third as they tag him.
But Gary, get a chance to look at this double play on the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. It's going to be DeJesus. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
This is the toughest pitch to hit in baseball, that backdoor slider. It starts off the plate, and you think it's a ball all the way, and at the last second, it breaks over the outside. By the time you realize it, you can't put a good swing on it, and you usually miss it.
DeJesus again fouling that one off. A shot up the middle. And DeJesus picks up the single.
You see it coming up in the zone over the heart of the plate. Good piece of hitting, drives that ball.
Boy, if there's a pitcher wants back, there's one right there.
That's good pitch recognition, good two-strike approach.
And we've got Helton batting. He homered back in the 5th.
Well, this isn't a steal situation. You don't have the kind of speed. As much as you want to keep the pressure on, you don't want to just run into easy outs.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to see him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Oh, DeJesus running. He's running towards second. That's swung on and a liner here. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. To those of you just tuning in, 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Carson up now. Now, he's ready to give his best at bat right here. First position, home half of the 9th. Groom coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher as Toronto brings him into close.
Well, they've got themselves right where they want to be. Now it's up to the closer to come in and slam the door.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
That curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
And he looks at a sinker in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
This one swung on, hit down the line and right. The dive, and he's got it. What a catch. Reeled that one in. He'll get a tip of the glove from the pitcher for that play.
Boy, he has great instincts, this guy. A feel for the game. Picking the ball up off the bat immediately. That allowed him to make the catch. Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
He delivers. Curveball just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch, a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he got a little over anxious on that last sinker and swings and misses.
Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Contact. That one high in the air, but that's going to be foul down the right side.
Foul ball!
Curveball misses, and it's full, 3-2.
That's not a spot where he wants to throw that pitch. It's danger right there if it's left out over the plate. He's got to bury that into the dirt.
The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second. De Jesus on to first. That's out number 2. Ciafrone at the plate. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. And the first pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Curveball that time. Misses inside. Evens the count at 1. One pitch, a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
On the way. Here's a swing and a line drive. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit when you're behind in the swung on grounder. This might be it. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
And here we are at that moment where we're going to find an individual performance to recognize our player of the game.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. He had only that one hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
It was a shutout. They mustered only a couple of runs, but they didn't need any more.
Well, it was all about pitching in this one, and the bats just weren't there today as the pitchers dominated the game.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. For John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.